Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable External Affairs Minister, Deputy Chairman Rajya Sabha, Honorable Deputy Speaker Lok Sabha, my colleague Minister of State General Singh, my secretary colleagues on the dais, and this extremely distinguished audience of elected members, elected to parliaments, elected to mayoral offices. Thank you all for being here. It is a privilege and honor, and I also hope an occasion for an exchange of views, exchange also, as the Prime Minister said, of emotions. Thank you, Sushma ji, for a speech which captured the essence of their experience. And thank you, Prime Minister, for a speech that was inspirational, that was informative, that was moving, and that was transformative. You heard that for us and for the Prime Minister, the world is a family is not a slogan, mere slogan or something left in the shadows of our past. It is a living fact. It is a living philosophy that guides and shapes his whole approach to governance, his whole approach to the future of his own nation and the people. Sir, the most powerful journey from struggle to parliament began exactly 100 years ago. It was led by Gandhiji. And that struggle changed the shape or changed history in a way that no other experience or no other political event has done in recent, I would say, in recent memory. It has been well said that the greatest achievement of Gandhiji was not liberation of India from Britain. It was the liberation of Indians from fear of the British. Once he had liberated us from fear, ending the British Empire became a matter of another 2 decades, not 400 more years. And the British Empire was considered, like all European empires, to be invincible. But for me, and I think this was reflected also in the Prime Minister's speech, the most important part of Gandhiji's leadership, that he challenged the world with the power of an Indian idea. The idea was satyagraha. The power of truth brought down what was considered invincible. Today, challenges are also being met by, as again the Prime Minister stressed, by an Indian idea. If the challenge of the 20th century was colonialism, the challenge of the 21st century is elimination of poverty, harmony, pluralism, the protection of harmony and pluralism, and most of all, negating the threat of this evil menace of terrorism and the thrall and the fear that hangs over the world through this rising menace. Terrorism has to be fought not merely on security issues, battlefields, but it also has to be fought ideologically. What is the ideological answer to terrorism? And the ideological answer to terrorism is nationalism. And the nationalism that was defined just now by the Prime Minister, a nationalism which he said was inclusive, was plural. Terrorism belongs to those who believe in believe in excluding. They believe in supremacy. A nation believes in plurality, in equality. And that is the answer that the Prime Minister has made it a personal mission to carry throughout the world. And the dividends are coming much quicker than anyone who studies diplomacy or his studies policy or studies governance would ever have believed. So thank you, sir, for your wisdom and your leadership. Thank you all for being with us on an extremely important day of our, in the life of our, if the world is a family, but you are the close family. And it is an important day in our experience. Thank you.